Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. This morning, we're going through another industry report takeaway. I love it. Honestly, I've got to go through loads of it. I'm going to continue doing it all next week as well. And then I'm probably going to put a hard, fast stop on it next week. So we're probably going to have 3 every single day because there's so many takeaways. There's only going to be 1 today, but next week we'll get rid of them all and we'll go through every single one. Just loads and loads to go through. Please check out the sponsors of this podcast. This podcast, believe it or not, costs a lot of money to produce, a lot of time, a lot of, you don't believe it, but there's a lot of effort and planning. And these guys make it, well, nearly not cost me anything. So Stora and Willbox, check them guys out. They are awesome. Really, really appreciate their sponsorship. Right, on with the show. So we're talking today, and this is, I was with Kevin Thompson yesterday, and Kevin Thompson said to me, Dean, do you know what? You're doing a great job in most things, but you're not doing a very good job in this one. I was like, okay, hit me. Not too hard though, Kevin. And he said that I could do more for businesses to encourage businesses to store with me. I'm like, yeah, you are right. Yeah. And he gave me a few tips that I thought, I can't believe I'm not doing that. I should be doing that. And it is correct. And don't forget, businesses stay longer. Yes, there's a downside to businesses. They come and go a lot more. So there's wear and tear. I once spoke to somebody, a self-storage operator, who had 84% businesses, 84% businesses, and 16% domestic. And he said that he did not like businesses. If he could change everything, he would do. He doesn't want any businesses because there's wear and tear on the building. They make everything mucky, dirty, they're coming with rigger boots on and stuff. And so there is a downside to businesses, but there is a massive upside as well. And the upside is that businesses tend to stay longer. The churn is less. And ultimately, that's what makes a massive successful self-storage. The lower the churn, the more successful you are going to be. Anyway, and so today we're talking about percentage of commercial and residential customers. So businesses and residential, normal people, normal individuals who are storing their household goods. Right. But I wanted to highlight this one thing because 24% of the customer base are commercial customers. This is from the report. So 27% of people who use self-storage are commercial businesses. And so that means 63%, public maths, come on, 63% are residential customers. So people in house moves, etc., units, etc. So I found that interesting because 27% of your customer base is commercial customers, business customers, but 34% of your overall lettable space is business customers. So they've increased their nearly 20%. They've increased their percentage cover there by 20%. So 27% of your customers are business customers. However, 34% of your lettable space is taken up by business customers. That highlights and underlines that business customers, one, they're amazing because, as I mentioned, it's lower churn, they stay longer. But number 2, they take bigger units. They take vastly bigger units than residential customers. And this highlights the fact that I need to improve this. And how am I going to improve it? Well, I'm going to go on Rightmove. I've never been on Rightmove before, but I know that Big Yellow, etc., they all go on Rightmove, Armadillo. And so if they're doing it, there must be something in it. Yes, it might be costly to set up. However, I believe there's a massive, massive advantage, and I'm certainly leaving money on the table. I think at the minute we're 14%, so we're well below the average. I don't know if that's my overall sites. Anyway, so yeah, we're 14%, so we need to increase the business customers. And it's really handy, I believe, to look at your business and say, okay, because not everybody's going to be doing everything perfect. There's always some ways that we can improve. So you need to look at your business and think, okay, what can we improve on? What are we doing well? And it's nice to have a consultant or somebody who's not in the business come in and point it out to you and say, Dean, come on, we need to improve this. We can do better. And yes, business customers take bigger rooms as well. So there's a massive, massive advantage there. The reason I stopped there is because when I was talking to Kevin yesterday, we was at Mansfield, and he said, well, yeah, but do you really need business? Because it was, I could see him having an internal battle because it was like, yeah, but you're going to fill all this up with domestic customers, with residential customers. And so do you need business customers? And he's like, well, because obviously the higher the unit, the bigger the unit, the lower the lower the price per square foot. The smaller the unit, the higher the price per square foot. So if you could fill them up with all 25 square foot and fill them, then ultimately that is better. But obviously that's never going to happen because you're paying a higher premium for that 25 square foot room as you would do a 200 square foot room. And I could see him having this internal battle because obviously we're doing really, really well at Mansfield, 13,000 square foot or 14,000, whatever it is at the minute. I know we've lost 965 square foot this month so far. But yeah, so it was interesting. So that's why I stopped there, because I'm thinking, yeah, but is it the right thing to do at Mansfield? Because if we can fill it with smaller size units, then we're getting a higher price per square foot. But ultimately, I would like to get filled as quick as possible. And we haven't and aren't encouraging businesses enough as well. There's something we can do on SEO. There's something we can do on pay-per-clicks as well to encourage them business customers. So the point of this is to highlight two things. Number one, that business customers take more square foot and business customers stay longer. But also, I want you to look at your business and think, how can we improve? If I was consulting for somebody, for this business that is mine right now, what would I say to improve? Because there's always something you can do more. I looked at Beverly, and Beverly's a mature site, and Beverly's doing really, really well. Not much running costs, amazing net profit. And I thought, right, if I was consulting for Beverly, for Mr. Dean Booty, what would I say to him? And I was like, well, I'd say to double stack. Why wouldn't you double? I'm like, shit. I'm like, oh, right. So yeah, there's always ways that we can improve our business. We just need to look at it through a different lens, through a different viewpoint, and we'll find ways to improve it. All right, my friends, that is it for me today. I'm going to love you. I'm going to leave you. And don't forget to sign up to mrselfstorage.com. I have my first consulting call today. Somebody who bought the course asking for information about the projections, if we're doing it right, etc. And so I said, I'll hop on a call. So I'm really actually genuinely looking forward to that. I think it'll be amazing. So hopefully people in the course that have taken the course are going to start opening sites. There's two people that I know who's taken the course and have got heads of terms. Genuinely so unbelievably proud that two people have taken the course are now about to change their life by having a self-storage facility, 2 outdoor facilities as well. So it is amazing and something that I am immensely proud over because their life is going to change. It's amazing. By the way, it's not, well, it is a plug for the course, but the course isn't available at the minute, so it's not a plug for the course. Yeah, thank you very much. I love you. I appreciate you. Sign up to mrselfstorage.com, daily newsletter, Monday to Friday. All right, my friends, I love you. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.